Going on down the speaker list, Matt Shea be speaking next. Thank you for coming out here today, Matt. We appreciate you.
How's everybody doing? Yeah. Good. I'm going to speak from the heart today, all right? Yeah. I love doing that. Well, first of all, let me start off by saying, and I start off every speech by saying this, that our hope is not in man, our hope is in Jesus Christ. Can I get an amen? Amen. And that's where we get our rights from as well, our unalienable rights. Yeah. And it's interesting to me that the same debate the Founding Fathers were having on unalienable rights, we're having again today. And I realized a long time ago as a student of history that there is a common theme among Marxism and tyranny. And it is always to disarm the people. I want to talk real quick about the Irish penal laws in the late 1600s, for those that don't know history, where they said, the British, that the Irish couldn't have swords, the Irish had to not speak as loudly publicly. I mean, if there was Twitter back then, they would have banned them from Twitter. The Irish were not allowed to own a lot of property. In fact, my ancestors' property was seized. And then you go into the Native Americans. The same thing happened. You talk to the Ukrainians and the Slavic population here in Spokane, and the same thing happened. You talk to a lot of other people from around the world, and the common theme is they took our right to bear arms. And oh, by the way, at about the same time when people started to protest, they tried to take our free speech as well. And the great part about this rally is we stand for both. We stand for both. And I'll tell you right now that I believe the Constitution means what it says, that our right to bear arms shall not be infringed. In Article 1, Section 24 of the state constitution, our right to bear arms shall not be impaired, means exactly what it says. Yeah. Yeah. And here's the great part about it. If we believe that everyone is created equal, doesn't matter your ethnicity, doesn't matter where you came from, doesn't matter who your parents are, and we believe that, then God-given unalienable rights of life, liberty, property, the ability to defend the same, can also never be taken away unless we allow them to be taken away. And the great also part about that is that it is the most inclusive thing to defend those rights, because those rights are what help protect people and make everyone equal and treated equally under the law. Yeah, that's right. All right, I'm going to get a little fiery. I'm tired of the media, and I'm tired of those on the left saying that God-given unalienable rights don't seem to matter. Let's hold them accountable. Let's call it out publicly. They're the ones that are defending tyranny. And by the way, Marxism has never ended in anything else. Let's be unashamed about that. I don't care if they ban us from Twitter. I don't care if they ban us from Facebook and Tumblr and YouTube and whatever else. As long as we have each other and as long as we have good patriot places on the internet to go, they will never silence us, will they? They will never silence us. I want to take a moment, too, to thank a few people. First of all, I want to thank our law enforcement. We support them wholeheartedly. Also, if you're a veteran, raise your hand. Let's give them a round of applause as well. I want to thank you especially for going overseas, for shedding the blood, the sweat, and the tears, and then coming here today to continue to uphold your oath. Amen. Yep. I want to share a story with you. My wife came from Ukraine. Good friend of mine named Waleed, I helped come out of Iraq and then Syria. with his family because he helped us on a base camp over there. And it was interesting when I talked to both of them, and I asked my wife, and I said, why did you come to America? What is the reason you came to America? And without hesitating, freedom. It is the only place in the world where you can talk about issues of the day and not worry about the police breaking down your door. It's the only place in the world where you have the right to bear arms no matter what, not conditionally. And it's interesting too that Waleed, he said the same thing, and they were from two completely different worlds. One was a Muslim world, one was a Christian world. But that common theme, that freedom, that common theme that we have the right to bear arms as the final check and balance against tyranny, it resonates throughout the world. It resonates in our heart because that idea was given to us by God. And that is what I take courage in. Now, I want to end with this. A lot of people in the media, some people even here today, have come out publicly and tried to smear other people. Okay? Tried to tell in the media that certain individuals are not who they say they are. Try to smear them without any facts. Try to put innuendo and implication in their articles and in their editorials. And I want to tell you something about that. We can't become those dirty, godless, hateful people.
Yeah.
We have to uphold free speech no matter what. And by the way, the antidote to that slander and defamation is always truth, isn't it?
Yeah.
You with me on that? It's always true. So today I want to leave you with this idea. That just like 1639 was thrown out because there was allegations of deception, put the font so small, us older folks, and I guess I can say that because I wear glasses now, couldn't read it. Thrown out because you didn't follow the proper protocols. That's going to continue to happen. We're going to continue to win because truth is on our side. And all we have to do is stand up for it, no matter who is slandering us, no matter who is threatening our job, no matter who is being violent in Portland, Oregon on the left, no matter who is doing that. We just need to stand without wavering on the truth.
Amen.
And not take one step backward. Are you with me? Not take one step backward. Are you with me? Not take one step backward. Are you with me? And that is what America is all about. And that is what we can teach our friends and neighbors. God bless you all, and thank you for being here today.